Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosin. On here we talk self-improvement and self-development. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, my Reggie. So guys, today we're going to be talking on how to be emotionally available. Let's get right into it. So, guys, first off, let's talk about what being emotionally available means. It simply just means to be present, fully present with your emotions, with your feelings, be available to show your emotions, be available to show your feelings, to someone, definitely to your partner. Because on this topic today, we're talking relationship, right? So it's always very important to understand what being emotionally available means to being physically available. Being physically available is different from being emotionally available. They are two different things, and I feel like a lot of guys in quote mix it all up, and it is not the same thing. So yeah, the first one is to be like figure out why you are not emotionally available. So I feel like no, so now I'm going to be talking to guys and the ladies, right, in this video, because I talked about like it's the men that mostly are not emotionally available, but sometimes some ladies are, right? So you have to first of all figure out why you are not emotionally available. You understand why? Is it because of something that happened, while growing up? I always talk about this. The way you are, as an adult, has a sprinkle, not even sprinkle, has like 50 to 60% of how you grow up, the way you saw things being done, the way you feel like things are supposed to be done, because that's how you saw it when growing up. Do you understand? So you need to figure out that. And there's a whole total emotional not being emotionally available because you don't want to be. So there are two different things. The guys will know what I'm talking about here, because I have male friends and I know how it is for some of them. Some of them actually don't want to be available emotionally, right? They put it in their mind and they're like, I don't want to be available emotionally. It's not like I can't be, but right now I don't want to be. Actually, yes, men do, they do that. So and I feel like as an adult, of any sorry, of any gender can actually do that. You can just off your emotions and you just want to roll, like you just want to maybe have fun or just nothing serious, right? But if you know that is from what has happened when you were a child, a trauma, you really don't know how to speak your emotions, you really don't know how to show it. Maybe growing up they didn't give you that chance to always do that. Maybe you didn't even see your parents doing that. Do you understand? Or you don't understand what it means to be emotionally available, to show people that you truly like them, to show people that you truly really care for them. Maybe because growing up, your family didn't really care for you that much. Maybe you weren't really loved as a child. It really really affects you when you an adult, and especially when you are especially when you are in a relationship, right? Because you end up not seeing the reason why you need to tell people, show people that you love them emotionally, your feelings and all. Like I said before, loving somebody or showing your emotions is very different from you being physically available. So there are actually people who can be physically available, that they feel like, okay, I'm physically available, I take you out, we go somewhere, we sit down, we talk, and you feel like that's being emotionally available. Is actually not the same thing. So it's always very very important to know and figure out the cause on why you feel like you can't just show feelings, right? You can't just deeply show that you truly love someone. It could be that maybe people are messed you up um a while ago, and you feel like, no, I want to zero this, or you just really believe that there's no need for you to be emotionally available. And I would say something: love is a beautiful thing, trust me. Like when two people are showing it to themselves that they love themselves, feelings, emotions. You understand? It's always very, very, very beautiful. Yeah. So the next thing is to be kind to yourself. So, like I said in my other points, there are different reasons why people are not emotionally available. It took me a while to understand this, to understand that the fact that you can easily express yourself to people, express your feelings. Some people can't. It's not like they are being wicked or something. They just can't. Like they just can't show it. Um, so you need to be kind to yourself and be patient with yourself. It takes a lot to not be the I don't know how to put it, to not be the type of person that has too much emotions. Talking about your emotions, talking about how you deeply really feel about something. I'm sorry, guys. I had to check my mind. How you deeply really feel about something to somebody who can easily express how they feel about someone, in a relationship. So you need to be patient with yourself bit by bit. Take it easy, be kind to yourself. I know you are under the pressure of a woman or your partner. Let me not say a woman, let me just say, or your partner to be emotionally available, right? Just be kind to yourself. Take it a step at a time. Just be patient with yourself. You are going to get there. Which takes me to my next point, which is trying to open up bit by bit. You don't have to be very emotionally available all of a sudden and you just come everything. Why? Because it gets to the point where if you come with everything, please, what do you have left? What do you have left, right? So you have to come bit by bit, be opening up bit by bit. You could be with a partner. I think I'm just going to stick to the fact that guys are not really, really, some guys are not really emotionally available, right? So let's say you have a girlfriend and she's always complaining about how she doesn't feel that deep connection with you. Sometimes it comes from the fact that maybe you guys don't have a connection or you are not just emotionally available, right? You just stick to the basic things and she really just like complaining and complaining and all that. And you can easily just begin to open up, right? You don't only have to show that you're physically available. I mean, you could pour out stories, not really stories. You could pour out how you feel in a text randomly or in letters. I love letters. Like, I like to write people letters. Let's just say people that I love, people that I am in relationship with. I like it. I feel like it's a very beautiful thing because I mean, and I like them being handwritten because I mean, you can keep them for as long as you can. So I like letters, and I can easily write someone letter from my mind, right? I don't have to talk about the things that that person does for me physically. I talk about how I am noticing some things about what that person is doing for me emotionally that is really like making me feel very loved. Do you understand? And for a guy, you can always write a letter or randomly just do something. Tell this person, I really love you. But I'm not a guy, so I don't know how to pitch that. But yeah, just talk about how you feel about certain things. Now, this is not only about you saying that you love someone and all that. Your partner might do something that you don't like, right? That's also being emotionally available because trust me, nobody is perfect. This relationship thing, nobody came with a manual with it. And the fact that you dated someone before doesn't mean that the other person is going to be the same, right? So if you are hurt emotionally, let's say your partner did something that you didn't really like, open up and speak up. See, that is one level of connection that I feel like people don't really tap into. Most people just really say, oh, I don't want to talk, so she doesn't go, so he doesn't leave me, or so she doesn't leave me, and that and that. No, the person needs to know how you feel about certain things. I personally need to know how you feel about certain things. If I said something, how do you feel about what I said? If I did something, how do you feel about what I did, like emotionally, right? Because I'm not perfect. Yeah, sometimes I feel like what I did is right, and meanwhile to you, you didn't feel good about it. So you need to tell me. I need to know. You need to tell your partner. You need to try to open up and express yourself bit by bit. I'm still going to stick on the fact that guys don't really express themselves, right? So You need to express yourself. Now, I know some people will say, oh, if I'm emotionally available, talking about my feelings and all that, people take advantage of me. Yes, I know that. People are people. Yeah. And people can really take advantage for the fact that you really love them, right? But another thing you need to understand is that deep down, that person that is taking advantage of you, they know that you like them. They know how you feel about them. They know your emotions, towards them. And that is okay, because even if they put everybody now and they start to talk and everything, the person deep down knows, and it shows that you really like the person. Do you understand? But I'm not, that's why I said you should not just open up fully, right? But just be going bit by bit by bit. And it's always very important to study the person that you're with. Study your partner very well. It's very, very key, because when you begin to talk some certain things to certain people, they use it against you and they like take advantage of you. It's very, very important for you to study your partner. There's a lot about relationship, I feel like I now know. And studying your partner, knowing the kind of person that you're with, studying the kind of person that you yourself you are, so that you can know if you and that other person are compatible, is very, very important. Very, very, very important. Maybe I'm going to do a video of what I've learned so far in relationship. I think episode 2. I think I've done one before, very long time ago. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can do that. So it's always very important to know the kind of partner that you have, and if that partner is going to take advantage of you, if he or she is going to take advantage of you with your feelings, study them very well. Begin before you begin to pour out everything. Is very, very important. So yeah, the next one is to let your partner know that you are trying, that you're putting efforts, right? Now, not just physically. Let's say your partner was angry that something happened, right? It's very simple. I have come to understand, I see in this relationship things, we're adults, except for maybe from the younger ones, right? But we're adults, we can sit down and talk about certain things. Like, okay, I was supposed to come pick you up yesterday, but or I was supposed to come pick you up earlier, but something happened. Maybe you had a flat tire or something, or maybe you are even tired. It happens like that. Yeah, your partner can be tired and they don't want to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. They don't want to come and pick you up. They are not even available to talk. They don't want to talk. They just want to be by themselves. So it's always very important to let your partner know that, oh, I would have been there for you. Yes, today I would have showed up for you. Like maybe they wanted to talk, chat, or see you or something, and just like, "Ah, I'm really sorry. I would have been there for you, but you know what? I'm not feeling great right now. But I promise you, tomorrow I am going to be there. We are going to talk about this issue." Do you understand? I know people say in relationship and even in marriage, you have to be selfless, which is very, very important, because sometimes it's not about only you anymore. You're not in your single season where you can just stand up and do certain things or do things for yourself. And you having a relationship doesn't mean that you pack all your problems or all the things that you're supposed to do, you pack it on your partner. Like both sides, guys thinking because they not have a girlfriend, they don't need to wash and clean their house anymore, or ladies because they now have a boyfriend, they cannot jump the bus that they used to jump anymore. Why? Because they feel like the guy should just be there every time. He has his own life, people of God. So they have their own lives, right? So it's always very, very, very important to let your partner know, speak up, talk about it. I'm doing this, I would like it, I know that you like this and these things, but right now I can't do it. I can't um I can't, be available to do it, or I can't provide this thing, but I'll let you know when I can. I don't know how else to put it, but it's very important to always let your partner know that you are trying. Do you understand? Yes, I know that actions, speak, but talking about it speaks faster, right? If I had a boyfriend, I'm like, oh, I would like you to, take me to this place, and the money comes, it doesn't like show up. I would like an explanation on why you didn't show up, right? Not you just telling me, I can't come again. There has to be a reason why you can show up. You have to deeply tell me why, because I need to know why you just canceled and bailed on me just like that. That's just an example. Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to let your partner know that, see, I'm trying my best to be easy on me. Do you understand? That's why I said in my previous point, it's always very important for you to know who you are with. It makes you more safe to be able to say certain things, to be able to do certain things because you understand your partner. The next and the last one is to ask your partner on how they want to be loved. Yes, I feel like a lot of us don't do this. We always just love people the way we see love, right? This took me over 10 years to understand. Yes. It took me over 10 years to understand because the way I receive love is different from the way you receive love, right? So it's always very important. I can feel like, okay, one of my own love language is, you know, words of affirmations, you get. And meanwhile, my partner own is quality time. And I didn't know that. Do you understand? So you have to always love them in their own language. Do you understand? Not your own language. You just be there, be telling them, I love you, I do this, I do this, buying them gifts, gifting, and they don't feel loved, right? Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to ask them how they want to be loved. If they want to just chit chat with you, talk heart to heart with you, gift you things, do that for them because that's what they want, not because that is how you see certain things. You know how guys used to say, "Ah, going out is not my thing, no, going out is our own thing." Do it for her. Like, that's part of being emotionally available. That's how people connect emotionally, like because they feel like, oh, this guy, he knows what I like and I love, so, and he does it for me. So it's always very, very important to ask your partner how they want to be loved, or you just study how they want to be loved. Is as important as that. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you learned one or two. Yeah, and if you did and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I really, really, really appreciate it. And please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video to someone, and in my comment section, please give me a comment. Tell me anything that will help, me and anyone that watch, how to be emotionally available. Yeah, so guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.